Hey, Phantomaniacs, welcome to the next entry into our Masters of the Universe Origins week, the Origins version of the Horde Trooper, the evil mechanical enforcer of Hordak. Modern posing, retro play. You can see the evil Horde sticker on the front of the box denoting his faction, or its faction, I guess. These would be gender neutral, I suppose. On the back, look at that beautiful art. The mindless minions of Hordak use their overwhelming numbers to overpower their enemies. You got Thunder Punch He-Man. Oh, and you know what I just realized? Thunder Punch He-Man, who we have not yet seen in this line. So Thunder Punch He-Man taking out a couple of Horde troopers. Got Hordak looking on, presumably not happy about it. And suggesting, of course, to the kids, look, you need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you don't have at least 7 Horde Troopers, kids, your collection is lacking. And I'm feeling that right now. I feel it deep in my soul. You've got the action feature on the Horde Trooper figure, which I love the return of action features to this line. I love classics not having them because it worked for that style. It worked for that line. But you know, after not having had them for so long, the fact that they're back now is just fantastic. And then we've got the cross-sell over here where you can see the rest of the figures that we'll be reviewing this week. So let's open this guy up and see what we've got. The comic is going to be the same as yesterday's Sunman. So we'll just set that aside. And then we've got the line art that tells us how this figure, which parts are removable and which ones are not. I'm a big fan of that line art. I love the little effort into creating a specific piece of art to define that feature. That's just so cool to me. All right, and then we've got our Horde Trooper. This is interesting. I noticed this with the Horde Trooper and with Sunman from yesterday. I didn't point it out yesterday because I didn't think anything of it at the time. The accessories are now part in this plastic tray rather than being bagged behind the figure. Interesting. All right, let's remove our annoying plastic tabs here. Or let's see, maybe we can pop this guy out without busting out the scissors. There we go. Look at that. Great. Oh man, I love this. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed once I had this in hand, which by the way, I got this guy from BigBadToyStore.com, my favorite online retailer. The first thing that I noticed is these Origins Horde Troopers have a nice metallic silver finish going on, which is new because I believe the original Horde Troopers and I know the classic Horde Troopers were just kind of a flat light gray. So this is exciting to me. I really like this metallic look that they've given these new Horde Troopers. I think it's really nice. This is a 100% new figure for the Origins line. None of these parts have been used ever before. He's got new hands, new torso, obviously, new head, new lower abdomen piece. Everything is new on this guy. So this is a big deal and explains why we've got one figure in this wave. Well, really, 2 figures in this wave that are just complete repaints. One of them being Sunman, that's a reissue with different paint of the Mattel Creations exclusive Sunman, and then Anti-Eternia He-Man that's just a different colored He-Man. He looks amazing. Look at all the sculpted detail on this guy. The butt plate he's got going on. And I never had an original Horde Trooper when I was a kid. I didn't have a ton of Masters figures as a kid. Interesting to note, though, that he still has the removable boot part here. I love that they didn't take any shortcuts with this guy. So let's see, because I'm interested now. So the head, the arms, it can be separated at the waist, which is smart because if at some point they want to release an armored Hordak, then they can very easily replace this torso and do that. So interesting that he has as many replaceable parts. I wouldn't have expected his arms to come off because, let's take a look at this action feature. Okay. Maybe he needs to be standing upright for the action feature to totally work. So let's try that. Uh-oh. Oh boy. What's going on here? Oh, interesting. So it's not really a mechanical... I mean, it is, but it's literally just this pushes it open. So you have to line up with that, and there you go. It's not, there's nothing spring-loaded or anything like that about the way that this works. Wow, and look at this. Okay, so now that we've sort of figured that out, let's get his arms out of the way here and take a look at the detail of the interior, those mechanical inner workings of the Horde Trooper. And I hope you can see where right here, that button just pushes on this peg. That peg goes up through the chest right there, and then you just line that button up, and that's what makes that work. Very clever. I assumed it was going to be some kind of spring-loaded business, but it's very simple mechanism to make that happen. I like it. All right, so let's do it this way. Let's put the chest plate up first and then the back, and it kind of plugs together. And there you go. That's fun. It's not super, maybe. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's try poking him with a stick. Okay, so that doesn't work great. You kind of have to, I guess, hold the head to get that to happen. And then you just have, 3 or 4 of them laying around on the battlefield, having been decommissioned. All right. Still, I love the action feature, as perhaps not incredible as it is. But the figure itself, I mean, I want 7 or 8 of these. I'm not going to buy 7 or 8. Once I find them at retail, I'll probably just grab them when I see them and maybe end up with 4, maybe. But what a great troop builder this is. I hope they're as plentiful as a troop builder should be. Just love the paint on this guy is very nice and precise. Look at that headpiece. Just everything looks great on him. When I was a kid, I would have freaked out over this figure for sure. Whereas the original Horde Trooper, I remember being kind of boring and plain. And that's probably just my mind. I doubt they really were. Just look at how nice the sculpt and the paint is just on the back of his hand right there. This is a really fantastic figure, you guys. I'm very impressed. He comes with a Horde-themed... There we go. Sort of club with a little Horde creature sculpted on the top. And then you've got some really cool circuitry and stuff on the bottom part there. So actually, I was going to put this part in his hand, but this is clearly the grip right here. So, okay, here's what I'm thinking. And tell me in the comments if I'm incorrect. I do believe that they hold it like this. This part is for whacking people in the head, and then there's like a laser that comes out of here, and that's what all this circuitry and everything is. I'm thinking now that that's what's up with this. And no, I am not a Masters of the Universe, master of trivia and functionality. I just like cool toys. That's what I'm here for. There you go. That is our Horde Trooper, who looks absolutely fantastic. I would love to see these parts used again for, like I said, the General Hordak or whatever, when he's in the armor. We could do, there's another Sunder or something. I can't remember his name, you guys. But there's another character that has, this body that they could do just a different chest for. But this is great. Awesome figure. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about needless things. And come back tomorrow for another Masters of the Universe Origins review. Horde for life. For life.
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.